Well, hello there! It is time to look at fake Lego once again. Yes, this time on AliExpress I was able to find this incredible set for just around 20 euros. And here it is. Well, this is supposed to be a knockoff of 2014's Lego Creators Expert Series Mini Cooper, and I must say I'm quite happy that I was able to find this set on sale for 21 euros because it usually goes roughly around 30 to 35 euros. But that being said, let's take a look what's inside the bag. Well, first of all, there are instructions beneath the bag, haha. So yes, as always we get few bags. Yeah, it appears there are no numbers on them this time, but yeah, we only have something like 1000 parts here, so I hope that that's not gonna be an issue. And here is the manual. Ooh, very white. And yeah, not much on the covers. Lately that's been kind of like the theme for these manuals I've been getting. But on the inside, we have very nice and colorful pages this time. Looks pretty good and kind of reminds me of what I got when I was building the Fiat 500 set. And also we have a sheet with the stickers. Very nice indeed. But now I will build this set, and of course afterwards we will judge it and I will tell you all about it. Ooh, look out! Here comes the Mini Cooper in all of its mini glory, and glorious it is indeed. At least I like it very much. Well, let's start by confirming the obvious. Yes, indeed, I made sure to double check that this indeed is an exact copy of 2014's Lego design. And in my opinion, this design has become like one of the modern classics for the Lego. And yeah, obviously Chinese manufacturers think so as well. So let's start by looking at what design features does this car have. Well, first of all, it has really nice looking front of the car with headlights and a grille. Yeah, we can open up this front hood to reveal that there is actually a little bit of engine on the inside. Next, if we look at the side of the car, we see that there are doors with door handles made out of this Lego ski for the Lego minifigures. We of course can open both of the doors like this, but if we want to see more of the interior, we can actually real easy remove the roof of the car that is only held in by these two knobs over here. So as far as the interior goes, I think it is very lovely. I like the pattern on the seats over there. We have some like gauges behind the wheel. The steering wheel itself looks a little bit comically large in my opinion, but I mean, yeah, this is what we got. Then we have this like a gear shift stick right here that actually moves a lot, quite a bit in all directions, and we even have this handbrake in the middle that we can move around a little bit. And yes, all of it feels very nice. Oh, I almost forgot, we can even tilt the front seats forward so that the passengers could access back seats. And finally, on the back of the car, we see some lights, we see the license plate, and we can open up the back of the trunk. And on the inside, we have this very cute picnic setup with a blanket, with the bottle of some sort of like a liquid, and a basket with some chunks of cheese, some bread, and some glasses. I mean, what more could you wish for a quiet day on the countryside. Also, if you look inside the trunk, we can open up this double floor where there is a spare wheel on the inside below it, which is a really nice attention to detail. When it comes to the size of it, it is actually quite similar in size to this like Fiat 500 that we looked at a few weeks ago. And yeah, both of these cars in my opinion looks really nice. And the same as it was with the Fiat, we can't steer the front wheels as they are fixed on the axis, and yeah, we don't have any suspension for the car. But with the design points out of our way, let's talk about the experience you get if you buy a set like this on AliExpress. First of all, let's talk about the building process and manual. Well, first of all, I have to admit that I was wrong at the beginning of the video where I said that bags do not have numbers on them. I just missed them. In fact, all the bags are divided into categories with number 1 or 2 being printed on them. Therefore, you can split all the pieces into groups and yeah, it will definitely make your building process easier. But yes, now let's open up the manual to declare that everything is fine with it. Yes, it is copied from like the real Lego instructions, and honestly I didn't find like anything to complain about yeah, within it. So yeah, good job on the manual, and that's it. So next let's talk about the quality of the plastic and bricks. Well, the plastic itself feels really nice. It wasn't too sharp, it didn't feel fragile, so it is really good in my opinion. And when it comes to the brick quality, these are one of the best bricks that I have had. In fact, they are up there with the Porsche 911 that I had a few months ago, which was the best brick quality that I have had from AliExpress, and this definitely is at the same level. And unfortunately, because this is a ripoff of existing Lego sets, we will never know the company behind these bricks, as I doubt that they will come forward and admit that they have been like breaking copyright rules. And yes, we also have few stickers on the car. Although the stickers aren't too bad, they are nothing to like write home about, as they feel a little bit lower resolution, but again, like they are not too bad. There isn't actually much to tell you about them, as yeah, as I said, we only have few of them. And luckily for us, these parts right here, like these white lines, they were printed on, so we don't have like a weird like color mismatch when it comes to like sides of the car, and that is really good. As with all the sets from AliExpress, it is worth mentioning that I didn't have any pieces missing. Yay, that's good. And also, when it comes to spare bits, we actually had only one spare bit, which is this one. And then we have these like plates over here that you can put on these stickers with the different styles of license plate if you ever want to like exchange them for the car. So to conclude, I am very satisfied with the experience that I got from building this set. I think the plastic and the quality of bricks is really good. And overall it was very pleasant experience when it comes to building this set. So I can conclude that for me personally this feels like a good deal. But that being said, as always, I think I have given you enough information to make up your own mind whether a set like this would be worth it for you. And now I want to say a huge thank you for joining me today. If you like this video, please leave a like, drop a comment. What is your experience with these fake Lego sets, and maybe where do you buy them? And if you want to see more videos like this where I look at fake Legos, non-branded building blocks, and all sorts of other stuff I find on the internet, maybe subscribe to my channel. Huge thank you for watching this video one more time, and I hope to see you guys next time. Goodbye. Bye. I'm gonna play with this car now. Wee. You know what this car is missing? A figurine of Mr. Bean in his armchair, just sitting on the roof of this thing.